Hey, this is Chris for JamPlay.com, and welcome to another episode of Liepe's Licks. We're on part 2 of this 4-lesson series on licks in this solo that you just heard. And the lick we're gonna go over now is much more lick-like than the last lesson. Now, this track is in D minor primarily, but we're gonna employ the natural sixth. And we're going to do it up here in this pentatonic box, really. Almost everybody knows that. We're going to put this B in, which is the natural sixth in D minor. So that's what's going to give us that Dorian sound. We just came off of doing that melody portion an octave higher. Okay, that brings us to the lick. So we're going to do this a total of 3 times. Okay, now you're doing a unique kind of scratching thing there. It's not really that unique, but it adds some percussion and some motion that we haven't had in the track so far. Scratch. All right, then we're adding a little bit of chromaticism. Pinky, 13th fret, down to 12th. And then we sneak in that natural sixth, so it does give it that Dorian sound. So here's the whole phrase. Okay, great line, really kind of a generic line, especially that back half. That can be played over any Dorian, any kind of blues setting that you want. It just happens to sound great in this context as well. And it's also a good one to put at the end of a melodic phrase, like I'm sort of doing right now. Now, you notice sometimes I have trouble getting that pull off on my pinky. So sometimes when I'm doing lines like this, I'll employ a slide. And then use the bar to get that vibrato. Sometimes that's easier because pulling off with your pinky on double stops can be very difficult. So moving on to the next key lick, which we'll cover in the next lesson, we do that melody again. Okay, and we end on this bend with the whammy bar, or you can use vibrato or whatever. I like the deep nature of the whammy bar. So this whole section, including that nice Dorian bluesy lick in D minor, goes like this. Then we end on that bend. That brings us into that really cool fast run, which we will cover in the next lesson. Thanks for watching another episode of Liepe's Licks. We'll see you soon.